A report submitted to President Donald Trump by U.S. Congressman Riley Moore has raised concerns about alleged links between illegal mining activities in Nigeria and attacks on Christian communities. The report claims that some foreign operators are involved in unauthorized rare earth minerals mining and may be paying protection money to armed groups. Now, according to the lawmakers, such payments could be used to fund violent activities and deepen insecurity in affected areas. The claims highlight growing international concerns over religious violence and illegal resource exploitation in Nigeria, with calls for stronger oversight and coordinated action to address both security and mining activities. We're joined now to discuss this by Northern CAN Chairman, Reverend Joseph Hyab. Reverend, thank you so much for joining us. Now, what is your reaction to reports alleging links between illegal mining and attacks on Christian communities?
The truth about it is that illegal mining have contributed to the insecurity in northern Nigeria, whether it is in Jos, Plateau, it is in Zamfara, Katsina, and other parts of the north. We may not be privy to those international groups that are actually foiling or sponsoring bandits with money from there, but the truth is that illegal mining has been a contributory factor to the insecurity in Nigeria. Unfortunately, our inability to have addressed that has making the whole situation worsen, because when people come to our country or come to communities and find out that there are mineral resources and they want to tap on it by all means, and since they don't have government backing or legitimate backing to do that, they have to use evil process. They have to do ungodly process to get to that. And that's what has led to some of the challenge we are facing at the moment. So my understanding of this is that, yes, it is true that illegal mining has contributed to the insecurity, to the killings of innocent Nigerians that has been going on.
All right, I'll come back to the response that you just gave me. But do you believe enough is being done by the government to protect vulnerable communities in the north?
You know, we've said this several times, and we'll keep repeating that the response of government to insecurity has not really been enough. Sometimes they will come up as if they are growing and taking it high, and then they will just drop down. I think that is where we are having problems. The inability of government to sustain whatever effort they are putting to address insecurity has been the reason that insecurity keeps reoccurring. So our appeal is that government, you know, your primary responsibility is to protect lives and properties, and your citizens are being tormented, your citizens are being killed. Don't come today and tomorrow you are not there. Don't show up now and next minute you are not there. Find a lasting solution. Show your might. Remain there until you secure, until you protect, until you get rid of every enemy of the state, every criminal that is tormenting your citizens. I think this is what our government have not been able to do. They talk well, they have good plans, but the execution has really not been enough. There is great contribution from other people in government, but they are just office holders. But those who have the responsibility of going in every day to go after this criminal, there have not been some serious effort and with a lot of compromise. That's why this whole evil has refused to stop.
Now, Reverend, as a religious leader, what should religious leaders play, or the role that they should play, rather, in reducing tensions and promoting peaceful cohesion and coexistence in a region?
The issue of peaceful coexistence or religious leaders' role, no religious leader have the capacity to confront bandits or terrorists. But religious leaders can play a role of sensitizing citizens not to join the activities of bandits. Probably with that, they will cut off the recruitment into extremists or into extremism. But if you go outside that sensitization and promoting understanding among people of different faiths, but after that, what else can they do? No religious leader can come out to face any of either Boko Haram, ISWAP, or whatever. Muslim leaders who have come out to speak against them, we saw they went after them and killed them and nothing happened. Christian leaders who actually come out to speak, sometimes because of the way this country has been polarized, when you are speaking for the peace of Nigeria, for the unity of Nigeria, for the security of Nigeria, when you make example with honest and concrete evidence, someone get offended and start attacking you. So I do understand that religious leaders have a role to play, to preach, to teach, to advocate, to sensitize. But what else can they do? And they've been doing that for decades. But nothing has changed because there is this part of addressing insecurity is not about talking, it's about action. And I think we keep coming back to ask people to talk. They can talk for 1,000 years. If the angle of action is not done, these criminals will remain.
Reverend, thank you so much for your insight and your time.